one of the things that parents who are listening should be aware of as their kids are maturing. This early introduction of the faith and the early belief of a child can go three different ways. One is they growingly internalize the faith. It does become theirs. That doesn't need direction anymore. It's self-initiating, and that's a beautiful thing. And you want to just encourage that any way you can. It can develop into pretty scary self-righteous pride. I'm on the good side, and I think I had a huge amount of that in high school. And if you're there, you're, without realizing, you're taking credit for things you could have never produced in yourself. Any possible. It took the miracle of the incarnation and the cross and the resurrection to get you there. So there's no reason for pride. But a proud person doesn't give grace to people very well because you don't think you need it.
Yeah.
And so it can be that that harsh kind of thing like you were talking about, the teacher. The other thing, and this is the one that's most scary to me, is that what can look like your child maturing in the faith can actually be that they become a smarter sinner. And they've learned how to get outside of the boundaries and how to escape into places where no one will know and how to hide sin. And they're more motivated by getting into human trouble than by displeasing the Lord. And then what happens is the child goes off to college, doesn't hide anymore, and that first semester parents are shocked. Well, that child's been that way since 14, 15, because it was in some way the faith of the parents, but not the faith of the child. And when they're outside of constraints, then there's nothing to hold them anymore.
Yeah.
And boy, if a teenager, if their heart is ruled by the Savior, they're not more afraid of human consequences than they are of displeasing their Savior.
Yeah.
But that's often the case in kids in Christian homes.
Yeah.
What they learn to stay out of human trouble.
Yep.
And how many kids in youth groups are working very hard not to be truly known?
Yeah. That was certainly me.